Right, we're probably just going to. There's plenty of dead dry standing. I think we'll probably just like. I've got my little twig stove, Bushbox XL in titanium, and there's loads of. Kind of been much about walking on a little bit. We're pitching in a camp that we've camped in before, but I've just realised that they're starting to charge an overnight car park fee for the car park up there in at the Lomond Hills, which my friend Robert, big shout out to Robert by the way, he's making good recovery. Had a little bit of kind of medical attention recently, so I know he's been tuning in to the channel, so big shout out, get well soon. Popped in there and he was telling me that the car park started to charge, so I think the last time I came up here I'd walked up from the town of Falkland right up into the hills, so it's just convenient if you're short of time. So tonight it's almost after 5, so but out for a wee sneaky wild camp, similar spot. The weather's fine, so, and I've brought my summer sleeping bag, so it's good down to about 0, so it should be fine. Right, I'm going to try and find a wee spot with plenty of wood somewhere here. It's a big fence that we need to go over, so a little bit of organising. Get the wood cut, get the stove on. We're having some nice cooked pork with a sweet sticky sauce with some whole grain Mexican rice, a little pudding and stuff, so quite keen to have my tea and then get where we're camping. A couple of wee flies about here in the woods. We're ramping through May, so things are getting a little bit warmer, which is nice. Right, I'll get you back once I've got my chair set up, fire set up, wood cut, and aye, nice to be out, super nice to be out in the woods. I'll fill you in. I've had a sort of busy week or two with some time in the Scottish Parliament for work, which went really well, and some time in Rome as well, which was exciting. So right, there's a big sty through there. Not a bad wee spot to pitch in the woods here. Right, I'm going to get my saw and get some wood cut. Right, just landed in a different little bit of wood off the track, down that path. Some old pine. There's an old Scots pine. One. A few in this bit. That's an old tree. An old dry stone dyke that runs through here. We're camping up a bit more exposed on the hill, kind of up over that way, and you can see somebody's had a fire here, so I'm just going to put my stove near that since it's got a bit of burn on it anyway, and tidy up, leave no trace. I'll take the rubbish away, a couple of tins, to try and tidy that up, but we're not camping here. There's not really any kind of flat bits, we're all on a kind of hill, so we're just going to put the little wood twig up, get it going. I'm getting hungry, got to cook some pork, chop it all up, etc. It's a bit of a kind of, but managed to get a little bag of wood, but as you can see there's tons of dry, dead standing kind of all over the place, and they've left some stuff, so I'll probably burn some of that as well. Right, get the fire on and up. I'm not going to chop lots or prep a lot because there's so much I can just kind of grab as we go, as long as it kind of keeps the rice boiling and the pork sizzling. I'm going to get her bed set up. Temporary stop here, then we've got another sort of half-hour hike, but it's light until about 9. So this is lovely, this kind of fresh grass meadow. Nice to explore a different part of the woods as well, because you know there might even be bits over there, but right, it's a wee bit dark. It's fine. He's got a decent bit of food and some pork which I need to chop up. I should have done that before I left. A tin of juice inside my cups. I'm going to boil some water, get this cooking. A little bit of water on that. Not hot. That's whole grain Mexican rice, stir fried pork with sweet. There was a few of these in the freezer, so I'm just trying to use up, so apologies for the kind of same menus on Dave Does Outdoors. people kind of kicking about tonight, so we're going to try and find a spot to pitch, but leaving that even better than it was, taking all the big burnt bits of wood away, tied it up, covered it up, kicked some stuff over it, leaving no trace. That was a wee bit frustrating. There's 2 or 3 tents, first time that's happened. Not exactly where I was going to pitch, but close enough. So plan B, there isn't a plan B, but there's plenty camp spots up here. So, and also she'll get a bit of a better walk, and I've had my tea. She's getting her hair cut tomorrow at 9, so I need to have my alarm set. I wanted to stay on this side, but I want to get a wee bit of distance between me and them. I heard them kind of breaking big bits of wood up, and the usual, it's like keep it small, keep it tidy, leave no trace, especially places that are getting more and more managed. You know, if we piss them off, then all of a sudden, you know, you're getting difficulties. So anyway, it's a nice night for a stroll. Beautiful skylarks at this time of year. You can see them, are not too high. It's getting quite misty, so apologies if the lens kind of gets typical Scottish, even in the summer, or even the kind of mid-late May. You've got kind of har, mist. This is kind of, we've stayed up. Check back, there's a previous video I did on a hill fort. I think that lump there was a hill fort. So, but there's guys in the woods just there. 3 tents, so I can't be arsed if there's any noise later on. They've got a fire on, and so I kind of let them get on with it, and I detoured right round this way, down that wall and here, and I'll work out a route. I might go past them in the morning. I can't see them being up at 8:30. So flattish spot here. They're doing some work in the woods down below, so I can hear a bit of a chainsaw or something. That will stop soon enough. And then we'll get the last half hour of the sunset. See if you're picking that up or not. Right. It's an early night. I've got my Kindle. So I've yet to check in. There's been quite a lot happening, so stay tuned, get the tent up, and we'll get you back in a minute. Audrey's loved that. She's been running all over the hill. No sheep, which is great. Normally there's sheep up here. No sheep. That noise is actually they're must be silage. They're doing some fields. It'll finish because they've almost done the whole field. I can see what they're doing. Right, I forgot. I've been up here once on an explore when I was up on that, and this old pine tree, look, it's been blown over. I've never done a review of the Osprey Ether 70. Um, if anyone leaves a comment to say do a review on your rucksack, I'll take it when it's empty. I'll show you all the different bits and pieces of it. It's been a good. I got it second hand, so I think I got a real bargain. It's about £50. I don't know how much they are. They're about maybe 120. I don't know. I have my lightweight, what I describe as my summer sleeping bag. So it's not supposed to be that cold tonight, but you're always a bit kind of anxious when you move down from your winter rab to your berg house. It says comfort down to 0. We're in, it's about 9 o'clock actually, so I see. She's wanting in. She's wanting in. Aren't you? You wanting in for some love? Oh yeah. Yeah. Come right up if you want. Up, see, up. So, yeah, been a busy bit time. I've not been out filming much. I was in Rome for a work thing, but I got a couple of days sightseeing. So we got to the Colosseum, a Roman fort, Roman different sort of palaces, the Vatican City, St. Paul's Cathedral, what else, the Spanish Steps, got into this really cool museum which used to be a kind of a summer palace of one of the emperors, just the antiquities and the art. It was really hot, it was in its 20s, so luckily I'd taken a pair of shorts. A lot of walking about. I had 2 days by myself, which was really nice. Audrey, Audrey, into bed, lie down. So yeah, it was really good. It was as Audrey, here, off. Don't be puncturing my bed. I don't think she would, but you never know. Settle down. So yeah, the pasta, pizza, the usual. Really nice though. Really lucky to get there and see it and experience it. So I'd definitely put it on your bucket list if you've never been or never thought to go. I'd probably go in February or March, so it's cooler and probably a bit quieter, because it was mobbed. We went to the Vatican. I got a guided tour of Vatican City, out into the garden, the big square, a few museums, and then St. Paul's, and it was millions of people, but worth it. Really good. So I had that, and I was also in Scottish Parliament for 3 days, doing some work stuff, which was great. So met the First Minister, both First Ministers, Nicola and Hamza, which is great, really good. And the leader of the Labour, leader of the Conservatives, leader of the Lib Dems, some Green Party, so really good. Everyone's really positive about the project, which is great. So yeah, it's just been really busy. But yeah, other than that, we're doing okay. My stomach, I've been back to the doctor. I think I've got some sort of stomach ulcer or something. It's been playing up, coming and going. It was getting better before Rome, and then the last couple of days it's been really bad again. So I'm getting a couple of tests done. I don't know kind of what's going on, but it's like a sort of it's like a sort of stitch. But you know, anywho, it's probably just old age. So, but listen, I'm probably gonna finish my tinny, brush my teeth, and do a bit of reading before it gets dark. And not quite signed out. It's been a really nice night. Something different, having dinner in the woods. Wee bit of hassle packing up, unpacking, but got the stove cooking, got my pork done, which was nice. The rice was good. She had a nice bit of cooked food as well as her own food. So, yep, really nice. And a fairly early start tomorrow because she's getting her hair cut. And I've said to somebody to go and help them repair their hut roof in the morning, which is cool. So yeah, early to bed, early to rise, all good. That's us. It's about 10:15. I'm going to read for a while. She's tucked up. I'm going to keep my jumper on for a minute or two. I've got my puffy socks on. I'm going to keep my hands are cold. It's chilly still, but nice. It's been a really nice night. I hadn't been out for a while, so good just to kind of get out again, get a wee night in the tent. So thank you again for tuning in. Thanks for joining Audrey and I. It's much appreciated. Thanks for everyone's comments and likes and subs, and got a really nice comment from one of you the other day. You were saying that you could quite happily watch all of the videos over again, so that's like cheers, really appreciate that. It's like really positive feedback, so thank you. And yeah, I really enjoy just kind of doing these little videos and getting out, and it's just pure medicine for me, honestly. Quality time with the dog, but being outdoors all night, so a good sort of 12 hours plus being outdoors in the fresh air. Eating outside's really nice, sleeping in the fresh air in a wee tent, you know, as long as you've got all the right gear, it's really nice. So I love doing the videos, sharing it with everyone at home. So every little comment gives you a little boost, because sometimes you do kind of, you know, it takes a bit of time and effort. Sometimes you can't be arsed, but most of the time I'm really up for it and enjoy it. And so thank you. In the morning, quick one, probably a little coffee, pack up, down the road, same old. So we'll catch you in the morning. Night night. Morning folks. That was really good. That was cosy last night in the wee sleeping bag. Bit of condensation. It went absolutely still overnight. Zero wind. So you're always going to get a bit of condensation with your breath. Probably start steaming up in a minute or two in the camera. Just switched on. Right, quick coffee, little snack, something to eat, pack up, head down the road. Good night though, really nice night, nice to get back out in the tent. Feels like it's been a few weeks, so. Just bash on the trusty pocket rocket. Tiny bit of gas in this. That's what I'm talking about. Dark. Pour over. I'll be surprised if that little AeroPress is going to be any better than that. It's really damp. Really misty and wet, so I need to hang the tent up and get back, and always make sure that everything's thoroughly dry before you put it away, in case you end up getting mildew and it smells and sort of stale. So it's really important to look after your kit. Right, I think that's us going to sign out. Didn't take long, leaving no trace, just a little dry patch. That was quite flat last night. It was quite a good little sleep, which was good. I'm probably going to put my gloves on. It's quite chilly, and I've got a pole left. She's across there sitting in the mist, keeping a vigilant lookout as per. So thank you again for tuning in last night. Just a wee quick one out woods, get the tent out, which is good. Everything's soaking wet with the mist and the damp and the humidity, so bit of a kind of half hour. Probably won't do much filming because the camera's going to get all damp and misty and stuff, so I'm going to try just to do a little bit of filming, not much, get back to the car, enjoy the rest of the weekend. So hope everyone's taking care out there, and thanks again for everyone's support and tuning in. Really appreciate it, really do. So till the next time, take care.